Hey traders, hope you all having an awesome day. A quick and early update here on net gas, gold, silver and crude oil. It's going to be a really important video because I'm going to talk about some fundamentals of net gas, some technical factors and also some mistake that the traders needs to avoid. I normally make these type of videos over the weekend, but I got lots of messages from traders that they are stuck in some trades and what happens next. So it's going to be a very important video, so make sure you do not skip it if you fully want to understand fundamentals and technical analysis. Now, net gas is one of my favorite commodity to trade technically, and as I am a technical trader, I mainly look at the technical factors. The reason I love technical analysis because it is something that the other traders out there are trying to make exact same decisions collectively that can push the market higher or lower. It depends if the price is at the area of values or not. And also some algos, big institutions, they're also looking at these levels to take the trading decisions, which we call an order block zones as well, and from where we are looking to ride along with them. If they're order triggered at these area of values, our goal is to ride with them. That is why I love technical analysis. It's a long topic, but this is a little basics about that. But I also look at fundamentals, sometimes not majorly. That doesn't stop me to take my technical trading decisions. But today I'm going to talk about some fundamentals regarding natural gas as well. It runs nicely technically, as I've uploaded more than 650 videos, more than that, and according to that, the technical analysis for net gas runs nicely, and this is one of my tested commodity as well. After that we have gold, and then we have silver, and then least favorite is crude oil. The other commodity runs nicely as well, like copper, coffee and all the other commodities. So let's start the fundamental analysis first with natural gas. Now at this point, according to the research and the news out there, that the temperature in Europe will be less than expected. It won't be much colder. That is why the net gas price may fall down. Also, due to that, in Europe, the supply of natural gas is around 96%. Approximately, the storage is around 96%. That is why there is more supply but a weaker demand. That can also cause natural gas to push lower. So these are the fundamental factors, the news out there I'm also looking at. But looking at the technical decisions as well, my entry will be totally based on my technical analysis. Fundamentals are bearish and we are also bearish. So in combination of both of them, we are bearish and only looking for bearish trade. Now we're also getting storage report release in a couple of hours. Before that, I want you guys to understand the storage report as well. Now I want to take you back here on the first storage report that released on 22nd of November. Let me show you that as well. So right here on 22nd of November, we had a storage report release. It was -7B, so it was less than expected. So what does it mean? If it's less than expected, right here, it implies a greater demand and a bullish for a natural gas, right? So if you come back here, we have a forecast released, and I don't trade on forecast right away. I look for the price to cool down and also look for my technical signal. Now my technical signal, what happened here on 4-hour time frame. This is 30 minutes time frame just to show you the news candle. Right here the news candle happened, and as you can see, we had a good push up from here. Right here, as you can see, that is around 10 points, which is more than 2 ATR. Now that doesn't mean the price is gonna reverse. Now it means we can get a good pullback from here, a possible pullback, and then we can look for a next condition. And as you can see, the price was below 50 EMA. Technically, we were looking at a sell trade, but only looking at a bounce from this area that was a previous area of value. That happens, our take profit is hit of 1 to 2 ATR, then we are out of this trade. We are not hanging on with the trades unless we see a complete bullish trend, and then we are going to manage our trade. In this case, I'm going to manage my bearish trade because we have a bearish trend from quite a while. So I won't be looking at to manage my trades because a trend is trading lower. So right here, I want to show you a next trade. Right here, we had a triangle pattern. I've already mentioned that if we break below this pattern, we are going to fall, and that has happened exactly. That was my technical signal. A technical signal here was bullish. The news was bullish. We just had a pullback. Now let's see what happens here when we had another technical signal, which is a triangle, symmetrical triangle pattern that broke below, and then we had a news candle right here. Let's go back on 30 minutes time frame. Here on 30 minutes time frame, the news happened at 15:30 according to UK time, and that was Thursday, 30th of November. Let's go back and see. Thursday, 30th of November. Right here, we had another news event happened on 30th. Now at this point, it is not in minus, right? We have a better demand, means we have an increase. Right here, we have an increase in natural gas inventory more than expected. It implies a weaker demand and bearish for natural gas. And what happens here at the news candle, right here, the 30 minutes time frame, we had some consolidation. We had a technical signal that price is gonna, if the price breaks below this symmetrical triangle pattern. I've clearly mentioned that. If you want to see, let me show you what I've said in that video so that you also understand conditions and entries. And if you know the rules below 50 EMA, if this pattern forms, then I look for bearish trades only if the price breaks and close below this pattern. Once that happens, I keep my stop loss above and take profit wherever you want to take it. So price is not below 50 EMA and forms this pattern. If we have a break and close below, in that case we have a likely chance that price will push lower. And anyway, we were waiting for the price to come in this zone to take our buy trades. For now, we are only looking for sell conditions. Nice one. So as you can see, technically we were bearish and fundamentals was bearish as well. Right here, the price just falls from here after the signal. We did not enter straight away. We waited, and then price was trading below 50 EMA, and our technical signal happened with fundamentals, and then the price pushed lower like a waterfall. So this is how we take our trading decisions. Now that doesn't mean if the price come back to the area of value, and that doesn't mean just hold on with your trade. Now there are some traders, they are stuck in the buy trade right here, and I've clearly mentioned that we can expect some bounce that is enough to hit your target, and then price can likely fall. We've been waiting for a couple of days now. Price is inside of the level of support. Here on xauusd, I'm going to go through the other charts as well. For now, all I'm looking at for aggressive entry, all I'm looking at a bullish engulfing candle that engulfs the previous candle, must engulf the wick as well. Once we have that, we have a buy signal, and again I will go 1 or 2 ATR for my targets, and we can expect a good bounce and then a possible pullback. And that is how we take the counter trades when the price is trading lower. That doesn't mean it will reverse. It can, but it means that we are going to enter our trades with the condition that is enough to hit and make your money before the price can head lower and continue to push up, push down in a trend. Our motive is to capture some profits in a downtrend and then ride along with a trend. We made money here if you entered and exit in a right time, and also not taking your profits is as risky as not setting up your stop loss. Now some traders, they hit their stop loss, they did not exit, and price is now pushing lower. And I've mentioned that we are getting a sell signal as well. If you see here on capital.com, I've clearly mentioned in my last video that if this candle closes as a bearish candle, we have a sell signal and price will fall here on capital.com, right in capital.com. Now if this candle closed as a bearish engulfing candle, that will close in next 1 hour. If that happens, we have a sell signal and we have a chance that price will hit a level of support below. I've mentioned already in my yesterday's video. In case you want to check that out, please check my yesterday's video to mark these zones. So if that happens, this is a zone from where I'll be looking to enter my buy trades. We had a signal, a bearish engulfing candle, and here on NEMIX we had a signal which is a bearish engulfing candle. We had a signal. Now when we have a signal, what is stopping us to take a trade and exit your buy trade? You don't have to be in the trade, just with a hope. Now I took one trade that was a stop loss hit and also sent in the priority group as well. And now just to give you a heads up, priority group doesn't mean that it is a signal group. It means you learn from these trade alerts, are sent to the members, and that hit my stop loss. Now imagine if I hold on with this trade, that was a big massive loss. If I would have hold on with this trade, 160 pips loss that would be, but I exit at my 41 pips loss. That's it. Yes, we had one bullish candle. Now this is again and hope the price will push up, and that will again deceive you by pushing lower. That won't help you anyway. So that happens, and then I took another trade, Euro USD right here, again 28 pips loss. So altogether is 69 pips loss. That is fine. I sent in the priority group as well. Now the motive is to understand the condition. I took this entry on 1 hour time frame, which was a double bottom pattern that did not play out, but on the other hand I was looking for an entry. If I would have blown out my account, I wouldn't be able to take another entries. Right here a condition happens here, exact same condition. You learn a bearish engulfer in a downtrend that hit my 22 pips, take profit. We have another trade which I did not send in the priority group. Again, it is not a single group. Look at the patterns right here. We had a bearish engulfing pattern, exact same conditions you learn in the priority group. That shows you what I look at to enter my trade. 44 pips, take profit, and now I'm only in 3 pips loss, excluding my natural gas trade which I took last week. Right here 7 points, take profit. So I'm still in profit overall. So again, learn from that and do not just fight with your trades. I know that's a long lecture, but that is very important for you to understand as well. Now looking at that, the next conditions what I'm looking at is another report is going to be released in couple of hours, which is right here the forecast is in minus, means it can be a greater demand in natural gas and we can expect some pullbacks. That doesn't mean the price is going to reverse. It means with a greater demand of nat gas, we can get a big pullback and then a possible fall down. Now at this point, I'm not going to take the trades according to the news. If the price was here and we had a signal that we have a greater demand and price is going to push higher, in that case I would enter. So we have both confluences like fundamentals and technical aligning together, like I've shown you a previous trade in the first part of the video. Now at this point, looking at the news, if we have that, we can get a possible big pullback and then hit a 50 EMA possibly, or 20 EMA possibly, or anywhere. If the price forms a pullback below 50 EMA, that doesn't matter. All I want to see a pullback, a good pullback with a bearish engulfing candle, must be below 50 EMA. In that case, I will go short. At this point, I'm only looking for bearish trade, not looking for any bullish trade. And if you go back on daily time frame, we are below all the EMAs, 4 hours, all the EMAs. So all I'm looking at sell trades. At this point, you can also use your Fibonacci tool to calculate your pullbacks, which is something like this right here. For aggressive traders, that can be your limit order, 50% retracement. Take profit can be 180R or 280R. It's totally up to you. I use initially 180R. Stop loss can be above. Take profit can be 1.618 retracement if you want to manage your trades. That's totally up to you. If the price falls, the next zone I'll be looking to enter my buy trades is 1.924. That goes up to 2.049. The only zone I look for my counter trades. I'm not looking for any counter trades until the price is trading below all the EMAs and below the zone that has been broken. So this is an area from where we can expect a very good bounce. And now the area that has been broken, if you want to plot these zones, 2.419, that goes up to 2.493. Now if we have a retest of this area or 50% retracement, that is another entry. But if you have a retest of this zone followed by bearish engulfing candle, in that case we have a sell signal and price will likely fall. I've already mentioned exact same entry here, that if we have a bearish candle from this area, we will use this as a sell condition and price will fall. So that is exactly what I want to look here on this platform. Aggressive and less aggressive way. I've already mentioned less aggressive will be pullback, bearish engulfer. Aggressive will be 50% retracement, or you can have a double top condition as well from the area above that has been broken. So these are the conditions I'll be looking at. Keep an eye here, mark your zones accordingly and enter your trades accordingly, and enter your trades on your own risk. This is how I personally trade, and this is just my opinion which I'm sharing with you guys. Please do not take it as any sort of trading advice. Now if you have a dramatic push up, let's say with a news event, any dramatic news event, we have a break above 50 EMA, only then we have a reversal situation. So for now I'm not expecting any reversal till we are in the zone below, from where we can expect a big pullback or big push up. So to keep an eye, these are the conditions and zones I'm paying attention to take my personal trades. Now here on capital.com, the zone below for the bullish trades is 2.113, goes up to 2.234, from where I'll be looking for a possible bounce out of. Now if the price is still in the area of value in this platform, that doesn't mean I'll be looking for my counter trades. That means we can expect a possible big push up. Yes, if this close as a bullish engulfing candle, that is one of my buy signal according to a strategy I personally trade. If that happens, but anyway, it is not an engulfing candle, the body is above that, but if it was, that would be a buy signal. What I'm expecting, just a pullback, push up, and a possible bearish engulfing candle, rejection from 50 or 20 EMA. Whatever happens below 50 EMA with bearish engulfer, I'm going to take my sell trades only. Buy trades will be from the zone below, which is right here, the number in blue, or if we have a dramatic push up, or you can use your Fibonacci tool for your entries like I've just done on Owanda. Here on Nemex, exactly the same. I've just mentioned a zone below is 2.056, goes up to 2.207. Next buying zone is right below, but at this point we are still in the zone and we can expect some pullbacks. And if this candle closed as a bullish engulfer, which it can't because it's still above, opened above the previous candle, but we can expect some pullbacks. Yes, if the pullback is strong enough and break above 50 EMA, in that case I'll start to look for my next buying opportunity. So only looking for the conditions I've just mentioned, look for that. And I hope that totally makes sense to you, as I've tried to speak a bit slower today because I've got lots of messages that I speak a bit faster. I'll try to do that. I've tried to speak slower, and I hope that makes sense to you. And please look for the condition and do not risk your hard-earned money just by guessing in the market. Next one, we have gold. Right here the gold is pushing lower and we are now in a process of a pullback. Now at this point I'm also looking at the gold and silver ratio, which is now in the trend continuation zone, bearish. At this point, if we have a condition here like a double top or a bearish engulfer within this zone in a gold and silver ratio right here, in that case the price will fall from here, and in that case in gold the price will push up from here, or in the process where the gold and silver makes a push up, in that process we can have a push down in our trend continuation zone bullish, which is 1980.54 that goes up to 2007.01. In that process we can have a pullback. If we have a pullback with a bullish engulfers or double bottom, in that case I'm only going to enter my long trades. For now, I'm looking for these conditions I've just mentioned for gold. Once we have that, we are good to go long, not looking for any sell trades as we are above the zone. All I want to see either a push up, pullback, bullish engulfer for long trade, or for long trade I want to see a bullish engulfer or double bottom within the zone I've just mentioned. Not taking any sell trades till we are dramatically broken below the zone, or if we have a good momentum below 50 EMA with a pullback and bearish engulfer will be my sell entry. Keep it ahead, I'll keep you informed accordingly. Here on silver, we have a nice push lower. I've clearly mentioned that we are now going to use this zone as our trend continuation zone bearish. We have a nice swing high bearish engulfing pattern which I've mentioned in my last video. Let me show you quickly what I've said so that it can make sense to you as well. It has broken below the level of trend continuation zone right here. That can now act as a likely level of trend continuation zone bearish. At this point, if this candle closes as a bearish candle, in that case I want to see a pullback followed by bearish engulfer. I'm only going to go short for silver, not taking any long trades because we are below the zone, below 50 EMA, and I will only look for sell trades for gold. Nice one. So after the zone is broken, we use this zone as a trend continuation zone bearish with bearish engulfing pattern. We had a price hit lower. 23 points was the ATR, and with that we had a price push lower more than that. 30 points, 1.2 to 1. That would be easily if you would have entered this trade, and at this point price is heading towards a level of trend continuation zone bullish, which is 23.22 goes to 23.46, from where we are going to enter our buy trades with bullish engulfers or double bottom condition. Keep an eye out. For now I'm just looking for sell trade with a pullback and bearish engulfer, another sell till we are in this zone, not taking any bias till we are here or till we broke above 50 and 20 EMA dramatically. Last one, we have crude oil is now broken below, and as mentioned in my earlier videos that it is a minor level of support, and that did not hold even though we had an engulfing candle that could have pushed up, but that wouldn't have been played out right here and price falls. It is now heading towards a level of next major support. It is a major support which is 65.63 that goes up to 67.38, from where I will look into enter my buy trades with bullish engulfers or double bottom entry condition. For now I will only look for my sell trades. You can either use your Fibonacci tool, something like this, use 50% as your sell limit order, and then 1.618 retracement you can manage it till, or use 1 ATR for your targets. For now just looking for sell trade either with the 50% retracement, or if we have a retest of the zone that has been broken followed by bearish engulfers, or if we have pullback bearish engulfer below 50 EMA, in that case I will look for my sell condition. Till we are here, look for bullish engulfers or double bottom entry condition for your buy trades. Buy will be only from here or dramatic push up above 50 EMA. So that's it for commodities, guys. I hope that makes sense to you, and I hope that gave you a value. If yes, please hit a like button for me. That really helps me in a YouTube algorithm. Hope you trade green rest of the week. See you guys in the next video, as I don't upload videos on Friday, so my next update will be on Sundays. Have an awesome weekend. Take care.